Given the challenging situation we have right now, we cannot do the usual campus visits to the senior high school graduating students for the career guidance talk. That is why the University of Mindanao is doing this program to help and guide them in their career decisions. And in this episode, we have with us the deans of the different colleges of UM to help us discuss the various academic offerings and opportunities available to our senior high graduating students. But before that, we ask you to subscribe on our YouTube channel so that you will be notified for our latest video uploads. And follow us on our Facebook page at the University of Mindanao official page. Today we have with us our three deans of the colleges of the University of Mindanao. Let me introduce to you Dean Christine Marie Concepcion of the Arts and Sciences, Dean Vicente Salvador Montano of the Business Administration, and Dean Iluminado Quinto of the Architecture and Fine Arts. Welcome and good morning. First up, I'd like to ask you, what are the academic programs offered in your college? And tell us something about the student body, the faculty, and other exciting academic opportunities available to our incoming students. Let me start with Dean Concepcion.
Hello, good morning once again. So I would like to cluster the 13 diverse programs that I have.
13
Yes,
programs.
in the College of Arts and Sciences. We have media-related courses. We also have environment-related courses. We have the arts, helping profession-related courses, and also pure sciences. And so with a very vast number or huge number of faculty in the department, I would say that we have been living in a very diverse but a very harmonious culture in the College of Arts and Sciences. So our students are approximately 2,000 plus. We have our student government, we have several academic programs, enhancement programs, and intervention programs that we offer to our students in our college.
Okay, thank you very much, Dean Christine. Dean Enteng. We call Dean Salvador Montano in our university Dean Enteng. What about you? What are the academic programs in your college, and how big is the student population in your college?
We have one of the biggest population in the university. We are offering 7 programs,
Okay.
and we can divide that between the business administration and the Bachelor of Science courses. And one of the most unique program that we have is the Bachelor of Science in Entrepreneurship,
Okay.
wherein the student immediately engaged in a business. So we have mentors from our faculty, also mentors from the industry, who will give student inputs on how to make their business more viable. And aside from that, we also have the enhancement and intervention program, like the resilience for the student who are classified as STAR programs and STREAM programs. We have offered that from those students that are excelling in their courses.
So the 7 programs of the College of Business Administration also include the traditional business administration courses,
Yes, sir.
right? So we have the financial management, marketing management, human resource management, and economics.
Yes.
Okay. And we also understand that your program just recently offers real estate management.
Yes, we have the real estate management, in which in the recent brokers exam, we are the top performing school.
Oh, in the entire country, of
Yes.
course. So the University of Mindanao Real Estate Program is the top performing school in that program for the 2019 licensure exam. For the information also of our incoming students, the University of Mindanao, we have 2 campuses in Davao City. One is our Bolton campus, and one is our 28-hectare campus in the Matina area. And our business administration program is located in Bolton campus, while our programs in the arts and sciences are located in the Medina campus, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, what about Dean Quinto of the Architecture and Fine Arts? What are your programs in your college, sir?
Yes, sir. Good day, everyone. So, as our host said, we have the College of Architecture and Fine Arts Education. So, that in itself will tell you the programs that we have, which are the BS in Architecture and Bachelor of Fine Arts, major in painting. So, what is so nice about this college is that we account for about 1,400 students. Based on 2018 CHED data, this is about 60% of all the students of architecture here in Davao. So it's quite a lot, no? And then the remaining 40% is divided among other
Architecture schools in the area.
Schools. So you can imagine the huge population we have, which, by the way, contributes to the dynamics of what's happening in school. Although we can't see it right now, but the diversity of students we have is in itself a very good point to share with you. And the other one is the Bachelor of Fine Arts in Painting. So this is relatively around 7-year-old program, but it's this program is so promising because we have been getting awards, national and local, because of the students' performance and excellent painting products.
So you see students from the Architecture and Fine Arts department reaping awards not only in the local area but also in the national competitions. And for the information of our incoming students, our architecture program in the University of Mindanao is the first architecture school in the region, right, Dean Quinto?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so University of Mindanao was the first school to offer architecture program. And another information also for our incoming students that our dean in the architecture program was a top-notcher in the licensure exam for architecture, of course, during his college days. So we congratulate our dean. And I think the architecture program, compared to other programs, is a 5-year program, right? Still, despite the senior high school offering, still the architecture program is offered in 5 years.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, for those of our incoming students, grade 12 students, who are still not sure of the career that they want to pursue after their graduation, how are you going to explain to them the specific career direction if they wish to pursue in your program? For example, in the arts and sciences, since we have 13, right? Varied. It's a very rich college because of the number of academic programs. So our Dean Concepcion from the Arts and Sciences mentioned that if you're interested to pursue career in media and arts, that's why you have the mass communication.
Yes, we
They
have
also have
journalism and also
journalism,
broadcasting.
broadcasting.
Yes.
All right.
We also have multimedia arts for the digital part of, those who would like to pursue digital arts and other areas in graphic related tasks.
And I think one of the most popular courses because of the pandemic right now is psychology. And I think
Yes.
we have psychology in the
Yes,
University of Mindanao.
psychology we have, and so if they would like to pursue work in industries,
Mhm.
they could be a psychometrician or psychologist.
Okay.
They could also put up their own clinics.
Mm.
They could be in the industrial part, for the testing and all this. So we have psychology. And another helping profession is also
Social work, yeah.
Social work, which we were very proud to have the first top-notcher
Yeah.
in the university then. So they could also work in government agencies. They could also work in non-government agencies and also private sector. And so that's one area that they could possibly tread. For some of the arts, like English, they could work on BPOs. They could work in companies also for as proofreaders, as writers, so on. For the political science program, they could pursue politics. They could also work in other government agencies. There's quite a number of career path that they could possibly tread for the arts. Now, for the industry, for the environment-related industries, we have agroforestry students and also environmental. So I would like to highlight that we do have in Science Mount Apple Foundation that we do have a land area which we call, what do you call that?
Our
A demo
laboratory
farm.
area.
It's a demo farm.
Demo farm.
And so we do have a personnel who's working on the farm and seeing to it that everything is in place. And we have actually, we were given the produce of that land a month ago.
Wow, that's
And
interesting.
so it's really interesting in that particular area. So these are some of the career path that the
Okay.
students could possibly think about if they would like to look into the arts and sciences programs.
Okay. One thing that we are proud in the University of Mindanao for each of our program is that we have level of accreditation at different levels, no? Whether level 3 or level 4 accreditation. We also have centers of excellence and centers of development. We understand that our business administration is a center of excellence and other institutional certifications and awards. Like for example, we have a Philippine Quality Award. We are an ISO certified institution. Now, how important are all those to the students? What benefits they will get out from those certifications and awards that you have in your college and we have in the University of Mindanao? Dean Boy, we also understand for the information of our students that our architecture program in the university, aside from we're the first to offer that program in the area, ours is the first in the country to be granted accreditation by the Philippine Association of Colleges, Universities, Commission on Accreditation. So Dean Boy, what benefits they will get with all those certifications?
Well, first of all, the accreditation allows the university certain elbow room to introduce in their curriculum certain areas that they think that needs to be stressed. So, and apart from that, the accreditation also helps the students to get to earn their diplomas, their certificates much faster than those institutions that don't have. And of course, the recognition by the accreditation, recognition itself is a formal documentation and recognition that you are able to attain certain levels beyond the minimum standards. So it's something that will benefit the students in the end.
Which means that the Commission on Higher Education is giving more freedom to the program and to the university because of your level of accreditation. Unlike in a program that is not granted any accreditation at all, you have to, as mentioned by Dean Quinto, you have to wait for a certain time before you can get your credentials because everything has to pass through the scrutiny, the monitoring and evaluation of the Commission on Higher Education compared to a program with accreditation and center of excellence. What about Dean Montano? Your college is a center of excellence, and I think the business administration program of the University of Mindanao is the only center of excellence for business in the entire region.
Yes, sir. That's true. We are the only center of excellence here in Mindanao. And aside from that, we are recommended for level 4, the accredited status. We're in there only very few schools here in our country that were given such recognition. So the student gets more what they pay for in terms of value and quality of education.
And in fact, level 4 accreditation is the highest level that a
Yes.
program can attain in the Philippine accreditation system. It also means that if UM, Business Administration, has level 4 accreditation and Center of Excellence, and another university in Manila or in other areas in the country with level 4 and also center of excellence. It means that the same level of standards and quality are also being observed by these universities, right?
That's correct.
So for practical reason, UM Business Administration offers a more affordable tuition fee. So for our parents who are also watching our program, it's more practical that you send your students, I mean your kids, your children, to the University of Mindanao in any of our programs. Okay? So leading to that question, I'd like to ask our deans that what do you think are the best reasons that senior high school students should choose UM and should choose your program? Dean Boy?
Okay. Apart from the accreditation, the ISO certification, come to think of it, when you enroll in the University of Mindanao, in the College of Architecture and Finance Education specifically, you will be joining a lot of students, as I have said in the beginning. You know, this dynamism is very important in your growth, in your learning, because you have to learn. Nowadays, the way the students learn is not teacher and learner. It's more about learner to learner. So if you imagine if your school is just has few students, so there's not much interaction there. Hopefully, this pandemic will be over, and then we get to meet again face to face. This is the school that we want. And apart from that, we have about 34 faculty members.
Wow.
That's
in your college?
In the college, yes. And then these teachers are doing research, doing professional practice. They are immersed in the industry. Again, the dynamism that you find among the teachers is also a very good point to consider. And the facilities we have, the CAD, and then we are planning to put up to expand this equipment that we have to CNCs and add more 3D printers, and there are many things like building sciences. There are many things that we wanted to pursue in the college.
So it's not only exciting to study in UM, in the architecture and fine arts program, because there are quite a number of students enrolled in your program, but the fact that because of the number of students, the university can really invest in facilities, in laboratories. Okay? Dean Christine, what about in your college?
Yeah, because
Why they should choose UM and your program, any of your programs in your college?
I believe that the recognition and all this that we have that have been accorded to university and to our programs also would say that we are living our core competency. It's a quality, affordable, open education. It's open. That's why we have varied programs in our college, and it also includes other students in the university as well.
And open regardless of your academic background, socio-economic status.
And so we design our programs, even our academic programs, that it has enhancement and intervention programs that would suit to the needs of the students, and we would like them to feel that we love them and we care for them, and we, because of OBE also, we ensure that their competencies, the target competencies for the program that they're enrolled in, would be delivered as expected.
Dean Montano, we understand that there are many schools, especially in the area, in the city, offering the same programs that you have in your college. And looking at the number of student body that you have, your college is one of the largest in terms of student population. What do you think are the exciting factor, exciting experience that, why students pursue in your college rather than pursue to other institutions taking the same program?
In our college, it is a manifestation of the first in leadership education as what's being promoted in the university. As one of the college that was first, we often opened here in the University of Mindanao. The College of Business Administration offer a diversity of opportunity for students. We send some students to international in the ASEAN International Mobility Program for students, and then we also have the cultural exchange program in the US. So these are some of the few programs that the college offered in order to widen the horizon of the student.
Because you are banking on your being centers and of your highest level of accreditation, for the information also of our parents and of our incoming students, there's a strict regulation from the Commission on Higher Education that not all programs and school cannot participate, just participate on internationalization without the Center of Excellence and Level 4 accreditation, or Level 3 at least, no? And it's good to note that our programs have these certifications. That's why we are allowed by CHED to participate in an internationalization program. So what Dean Montano is telling is that they have a strong international linkage program. So for our students who are also interested to experience, to study in a foreign university, is allowed by CHED, and we have established partnership with many universities abroad, and we can send students in any of those of our partner universities. Isn't it exciting? Wow, that's exciting. Common questions raised by our potential students, our senior high students, are that, is there any concern if they, for example, pursue a particular program in the tertiary level which are not aligned to their strand in their high school? How is that, Dean Montano?
For one, in the college, we offer the Business Administration 100. This is the basic principles in business, wherein it fill the gap for those students who came from other strands.
Yeah. For example, if they come from STEM or
Yes.
UMS,
Yes.
and they want to pursue business administration,
Yes.
so you have that support program or
Yes.
course, no,
Yes.
given to our students.
And this is also a team teaching. So there are teachers coming from different programs that handles the different topics from the course.
Okay. Given the unique circumstance that we live in right now, and should this pandemic extend longer than expected, what should students expect in the academic environment of in the new normal? We'd like to ask Dean Concepcion.
So at this time, we have just launched the university on air, where it's aired via the XUM nightly. Okay, so we already launched 4 courses.
4 courses.
Yes, 4 courses. It's an ongoing course. It's a supplemental info for students who are taking Contemporary World, Rizal, Art Appreciation.
These are general education
Yes,
courses, right?
These are gen ed courses.
Which means that these courses are offered across
Yes,
academic programs,
Yes.
regardless of your course, regardless of your degree in the University of
Yes.
Mindanao.
And
Interesting.
so it's exciting because we have really selected the pool of faculty who are
Oh.
discussing topics
Okay.
via the XUM.
Okay.
So that's one. We still continue with an online blended learning using our Blackboard LMS,
Mhm.
and we also have the help desk
Mm.
that the students could send their feedback, maybe immediately address their concerns, and so we shall continue doing these things in the next few months, I suppose.
For architecture and fine arts, we understand that many of your courses supposed to be a face-to-face classes, no? Laboratories, projects, and the like. How is that, Dean Boy, if this situation will continue? Will it still be the same for the next term, for the next semester, for our incoming students?
Yes, sir. We will be continuing what we have started during the first semester, which is a delivery of courses through the LMS. LMS is a learning management system, which is very structured here in the university. If you visit these LMS courses, it is well structured in a way that teachers have similarities in how they present the LMS. It is not a do-it-yourself. No, we teachers have been trained to set up our own LMS, and then the submissions will still be online. Of course, we cannot meet, but if we need to talk to you one by one, because when you design or you submit a painting, we wanted that you go through the process. No? We are very much interested in the process as well as the product. So we do this via synchronous sessions, meaning you and the teacher are in one place, virtually of course, in the same time.
At the same time. And the other one is the asynchronous.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, we hope that you have learned something from our deans in our interview with them. And with that, we'd like to thank our guest deans today, Dean Concepcion of the Arts and Sciences, Dean Montano of the Business Administration, and Dean Quinto of the Architecture and Fine Arts. If you have more questions and queries, please leave us a message on our YouTube channel and on our official Facebook page. We wish that you are all safe and in good health wherever you are right now, and we pray that we will all get through this very soon. Before we end, we would like to extend our congratulations to the senior high school students of this school year 2020-2021. Thank you for watching and see you soon in UM Mangaga.